Any views or opinions expressed on KUR are not necessarily those of Kutztown University, Kutztown University Student Government, Kutztown University Student Services Incorporated, KUR staff and management, or other affiliated organizations.
Kutztown Live. KUR's campus and community interest radio magazine. You can always be a part of Kutztown Live by giving us a call at 610-683-4859. And now, this is Kutztown Live.
Yes, it is. Good afternoon. Welcome to Kutztown Live on the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR, the show that during regular semesters, fall and spring, is a weekly show, and during the summer it becomes monthly. And so just about a month or so from now, it'll be back to weekly because we're just down to about a month left in this flying by summer already. So just keep it locked here on KUR. Keep it on our social media, on our website for updates on our new schedule as it becomes public very shortly. But we are in the studio right now with our, during the normal semester, bi-weekly guest. During the summer, our monthly guest co-host, Lori from the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, who's going to give us a little update as to what's going on down at the Chamber here in Kutztown, and then welcome our weekly guest. Lori, how's it going halfway through the summer?
Hello, Mike. I'm doing very well, and I love to keep cool in this studio.
Yes, it is nice, isn't it?
Feels great in here.
Yep.
Well, we're busy during the summer planning our fall and spring activities, as well as hosting other events during the summer months. As you know, we're in our 30th year in 2019, and our 30th year Chamber Anniversary Dinner will be held this September on the 26th at the Breiningsville Holiday Inn, the Conference Center at the Holiday Inn, and we're looking forward to a wonderful turnout. Our early bird tickets are on sale now on our website at northeastberkschamber.com, and we have quite a few seats that have been purchased already. If you're an individual, a couple, if you'd like to purchase a table, all of that information can be found at northeastberkschamber.com. Denny Corby will be our entertainment. Denny is a rising star. He's a comedian, magician, illusionist who has appeared here in Kutztown a few times, and I don't think I can reveal it yet, but he will be appearing on a nationally televised show before the dinner. So you can look forward to some wonderful entertainment, a silent auction, and recognition of some of our founding members of the Northeast Berks Chamber. Coming up in a few weeks, we have some events in August. Our annual Chamber Day at the Reading Fight and Phils at First Energy Stadium will be held early this year on Sunday, August 18th. Game time, 2:15. So please join us at the ballpark to recognize the Chamber, our sponsors, and I know that I'm planning to go up into the pavilion to watch the game that day for some of that great barbecued chicken. On August 21st, we will be hosting a ribbon cutting for FA Barbershop here in Kutztown, a brand new member, and another new member, Anita Trinket in Fleetwood, will be hosting an open house on August 22nd. All that information can be found on our website at northeastberkschamber.com. As you know, in the fall, we resume our monthly breakfast meetings, and our first one will be held on September 20th. It'll be our annual legislative update at the Lions Fire Company with Senators David Argel and Judy Schwenk. So again, if you're interested in learning more about these events or registering for any programs, please visit our website. Today, I'm very excited to introduce you to our business member. Wendy Kerschner is an employee of Comfort Keepers. In fact, Comfort Keepers has been a member of the Northeast Berks Chamber for 17 years in 2019, and Wendy Kirchner has been an employee of Comfort Keepers for 10 years. So that's a wonderful anniversary, Wendy. So we'd like to welcome Wendy to the program. Wendy is the territory manager for Comfort Keepers in West Lawn. Welcome, Wendy.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do at Comfort Keepers and maybe how you started the role of territory manager? How did you get involved with Comfort Keepers?
Well, my job at Comfort Keepers is to educate the community and especially adult children on the resources that are available here in Berks County when they have an aging loved one. Oftentimes people are going through crisis or challenges and they just don't really know where to turn. So my priority when I started with Comfort Keepers, and their priority for me, was to be that resource so people know they can give me a call and give us a call, and we're going to help them.
So what's a typical day for you, Wendy, when you're working with the community and maybe also some of the staff at Comfort Keepers?
Well, I can say not every day I'm on a radio show, so that is very atypical. But
Right.
a typical day for me is honestly just being on the roads here in Berks County, picking an area of Berks County to visit maybe some physicians' offices, talk to some folks at the hospital, maybe have the opportunity to meet some adult children somewhere for a coffee and kind of talk about the challenges they're facing and who I know and what I know that can help direct them to the resources they need. So every day is different.
Well, I know, Wendy, that you're very well known here in Berks County and you have a wonderful reputation. And we often see that you're associated with promoting some educational programs or workshops that you do in conjunction with some other partners.
Correct.
So why don't you tell us about those programs?
So thanks for asking about that. I'm really proud of the program. It's called the Aging Parent Fair, and we typically do them maybe 4 times a year, and we're in our 5th year of doing that. We do have a variety of partners, about a dozen of them, which includes the Berks County Area Agency on Aging, Berks Encore, Alzheimer's Association, Berks Veteran Affairs Office, and others, so that we can educate, especially, again, adult children on issues that their parents will face and resources that are available to them. It doesn't mean their parents can't come. They certainly can. But what we find is when adult children attend, they feel more open to ask the questions they want to ask, and we can be more honest with giving the answers that they need to hear in order to help their loved one.
What are some of the changes that have happened over these 10 years that you've worked for Comfort Keepers?
I think the number one thing I've seen is 10 years ago, maybe somebody would have called us and asked to just keep an eye on mom or dad, or just make sure that they're getting a bath or they're eating. And now we are really close. We're not nursing, but we are very close to that margin where people expect us to be doing a lot of things that are much closer to that. So really checking in closer on their medications. We help a lot of folks, honestly, with end-of-life care. We help some folks with their exercises after they've had maybe a rehab or a physical therapy visit. We're not physical therapists, but we certainly can help remind them to do their exercises, because we find sometimes people aren't diligent about doing their exercises when they don't have someone to encourage them. So we're there to do that. So I think that's probably the biggest change we've seen is it's not necessarily a luxury industry. It's becoming more of a need for the seniors.
Now, how often do caregivers go into the homes? Is there a minimum number of days or hours that's required with your services?
It really depends on what's happening in that house. Most families need us between 12 and 20 hours a week. There are some families that only need us 6 hours a week, and there's some families that need us 24/7. So when we sit down and chat with them, we kind of find out what are your needs, what coverage can family provide, what coverage do you need from us, and then we kind of go from there.
I mentioned that you work out of the office in West Lawn. If someone wants to get in touch with you or Comfort Keepers, how can they reach you?
Well, there's lots of ways that folks can reach us. I think the best way to reach us is just give us a call. 610-678-8000 is our phone number. You obviously can also find us on the website, which is Comfort Keepers Berks County. If you just Google that, you'll find us easy. And we also are on Facebook. And so all of those methods have ways of contacting us as well.
Well, I mentioned that Comfort Keepers has been a member for 17 years, and in 2017, Comfort Keepers was recognized at our Shining Star Awards as a Large Business of the Year.
That was cool.
And I believe you were at one of the Aging Parent Workshops, if I'm remembering that correctly, and weren't able to attend, although Dave Kendall did attend. And Dave Kendall and Jennifer Mish are the co-owners of Comfort Keepers. Is that correct?
They are.
Okay.
Yes.
And Dave was very active in our chamber years ago as a board member and as a board treasurer. So he's very well known to us as well. Is there anything that you'd like to convey to the listeners about Comfort Keepers, perhaps something that they don't know or wouldn't expect to be part of your services?
Well, I think oftentimes people are challenged in dealing with their, again, aging loved one or parent, and they often wait until there's a crisis to start asking questions and getting information. And that's exactly why we started participating and providing the aging parent fairs, to give people an opportunity to get information before they need it. You can find the dates for our upcoming aging parent fairs on our website, and that's a great place to come. It's usually in the evening, so people can come after their work day. We invite the whole public. It's open to the public, so anyone can come.
And those are free admission.
They are free admission. Certainly, if anybody has questions, like I said before, about their loved one and they just want to give us a call and talk about those situations, we're here to offer them resources. And even if it's not Comfort Keepers that somebody needs, I like to be that connection to the resource that they do need. And I'm happy to give out those names and phone numbers to get people to the right person to help them.
You are a super connector. I would say that I would characterize you that way. All right. Well, thank you so much, Wendy. I think that we've learned more about Comfort Keepers, how to reach out, and maybe just give that phone number one last time.
All right. So our phone number to be reached is 610-678-8000.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you, I guess you're back in the normal semester, Lori, or do we have another guest next month?
We'll be back in August, Mike.
Okay, so you are back one more time before.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Lori, thank you so much, and thank you to our special guest, and we'll see you next time. All right, this has been Kutztown Live here on the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned.